So you might be like, well, why don't you just bonfire warp back and use your souls? There's a bonfire coming up. If I was ballsier, I would try fighting these guys without taking the bonfire, but I have learned my lessons. I'm not gonna play stupid. No, not anymore. We've come too far for stupid. But boy, is there still plenty of stupid that can happen. Like, technically, I suppose you can call Ornstein's Bow the real halfway point, but they're the next boss, so we're basically there. Anor Londo's like the worst place, by the way, to navigate. I'm going to 28 dex because the extra damage will definitely help. I never bought the smithing kit, did I? Oh well. It's fine.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
So yeah, we can reinforce Estus with her, but we don't have a Firekeeper soul.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
Alright then.
The bonfires attended by the keepers are special. They are linked to one another, and their flames never die. Yet never shall the keepers of these flames meet.
So yeah, she explains that the bonfires with Firekeepers are in fact linked, and you can warp to them. But we can't warp yet. No, in order to be able to warp, we're going to need a specific item that we only get after killing Ornstein and Smo. And I have no idea how that fight's going to go, because the easiest way to do that fight is to summon Solaire and have him help out with the first phase, and then second phase is not too bad. Like, honestly, second phase Ornstein and Smo isn't too bad once you know where to stand. I rolled bad. Thank you for pointing out my bad roll. Done. Alright. I think these guys can actually be bled. I didn't know this thing had bleed on it. It doesn't, actually. Alright. Thought I did extra damage there, but I could have just been reading my numbers wrong. So if I do this correctly, I can lure one out and not have to deal with the other. Got him. Yeah, this isn't too bad. It's not the great axe I used for my strength build, because that would two-shot these guys at plus 10. Well, I was doing two-handed anyway. But I can still 5-shot. It's manageable. That's the important thing. As long as you can manage your damage, you're pretty much good. At this point in the game, it's going to be just dumping Demon Titanite all over your face. Because Demon Titanite is what you would use for boss weapons. And the Golem Great Axe is one. It's actually less damage than the regular Great Axe at plus 10, but the Golem Great Axe is a weapon that I could in theory make. And it has a really cool special, but it's a strength weapon through and through, and not for me. At all. For my armor build, definitely. Matter of fact, I might end up showing off my armor build depending on how Four Kings goes. I thought I rolled there. Master of the late roll, as usual. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I should be dead. Really should be dead. At least this bonfire up here is nice enough to give you 10 Estus by default. And if I go up there, I can't because it's blocked off by a strange seal. But that's the way to the archives. Which is where we can go fight Thief the Scaleless later. Though hopefully not anytime soon because I don't think I'm remotely ready for that. This guy knows. You and your shield. Take some crotch shots, you little asshole. Fucking shield. If I can get stuck behind the shield, good hits. I actually think mimics are weak to thrust attacks as opposed to our ones. That was a bad roll. I guess you could say it was my bad. I thought I rolled that. We can pretend though. That's an insta-kill grab. But mimics are pretty much piss easy to dodge. And all that for a crystal halberd I'll never use because those things are fragile as shit. And here, Twinkling Titanite. For special weapons. So here's Smo. And if you look at the other side of the hall, you can see a statue of Ornstein as well. That's really all there is to see over here. Really nothing else to bother with. But these knight guys give a shit ton of experience for killing. So I do have another level up on me. And in theory, I could farm here. It's not quite as fast as the other farming spot. But this is the point in the game where they're like, you're probably going to want some easy levels, so here you go. That's still only giving 1, this is giving 2, so... Let's see if I can get my health over 1,000, because that'll help. And yeah, we've been recording for an hour. Maybe I should save Anor Londo for next time, knowing that I have a possibly strep throat coming on. Or maybe I want to get to the next bonfire. I'm going to try for it. So yeah. I could fit all of Sun's Fortress into one video. Then maybe I'll just fit this little first half of Anor Londo into an hour. Because that seems easy enough to do. In case you missed the gargoyle halberd earlier, here's where you can get it. I didn't think that would hit me. And he's done. I already have a gargoyle halberd, I think. Whatever. I think I meant tail axe, not halberd, but yeah, tail axe. Halberd's a different thing altogether, actually. I don't think it's a guaranteed drop either. There's the tail axe. I don't think the gargoyle halberd is guaranteed by any means. It's not a particularly good scaling weapon, but whatever. So there's that. I think on the other side of this, if I remember correctly, is a chest. Which reminds me, I'm gonna have a fucking fun time later. You'll see what I mean. Because it's coming up, like, immediately. Okay, I do have a bow on and my roll is fine, right? Oh, it's more than fine. Okay. I have standard arrows on. Those are my only arrows. I'm gonna have to make do with what I have. You'll see what I mean when we get there. It's gonna be rough, to say the least. I don't remember if there's an item up here. I will check anyway. Well, if there is one, it's not readily visible, so... whatever. I'm sure there probably is one, I just don't care. So, the lady said there'd be a revelation if I just went straight forward. There was no real revelation, I just have to fucking go through here because whatever. So I'm not sure if there's any lore significance to the fact that there was no real revelation, and I have to, like, literally claw my way through here. Take the scenic route. I'm sure there's some lore importance to that. Because there certainly was no revelation going forward. Just a dead end. Dead-ass end. Because Anor Londo doesn't want me. Maybe someone fucked up the revelation. Who knows? Or maybe I'm just not the chosen undead. That's always a possibility as well. There's also a chandelier over there. That'll have its importance, I'm sure. So if I'm really lucky here, I can snipe these guys off. Got him. Alright. Okay, it's gonna be difficult. Because they don't seem to want to stagger off. I think I'm actually out of my range. I've got a limited supply of arrows, so... Is he already coming? That's weird. I don't think it's supposed to happen. That's fine. Well, I did try attacking. The chandelier actually came off, I think, from his attack. Okay, so this is like the fucking worst part of this entire thing. There's a chest over there. It's absolutely pointless to try going for it. I'm not going to go for it. Because that chest is just nothing but disappointment and lies. Got him. Okay, the hardest part of Anor Londo is actually over now. Or at least the first of the hard parts. Alright. So we've done that, and now what we must do... Well, we have to get down there. How do we get down there? There's a lever. The lever that activates a cutscene. And what does this cutscene show us? Well, that the bridge could be moved. But what it doesn't tell you, and what a lot of people didn't know, is that you can push it a second time. I'm gonna take my shield out for this. Also gotta drink up. It's just safer that way. And he's done. And I got another gargoyle helm and shield. So basically those are your last chances to get some unique gargoyle drops. Yeah, that gargoyle just attacks you the second that moves. However, by moving it down, there's a secret bonfire. And the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. So if you have the correct ring, and you wear it to this wall, you can actually break through the wall. And fight an optional boss. Which I can't do right now, and I'm not sure if I have the correct ring. It could be that Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. But either way, the boss that's through there is not meant to be fought right now. Matter of fact, the boss that's in there, I believe, if I remember correctly, might be a DLC boss. Could be. I think he was added in the DLC because of lore stuff that is kind of hinted at. So what I could do now is go into the Painted World of Ariamis and try that shit. I'm just unsure where I want to try fucking with that. Because that's going to be... You know what? I'll leave that for next time. Because as of right now, I think I've definitely recorded long enough. So I think next time I'm going to try the Painted World of Ariamis. I think I should be good enough in the level department for it. Might level up an extra time, just to use up these souls. Might pop a soul, just level up once, and then... Yeah, actually I'll pop the soul now so I know for next time. And I probably don't need to do anything off screen, so... Yeah. Next time when we come back, I'll do the Painted World, and then we'll finish up the second half of Anor Londo. Which is the fun half that contains Ornstein Smough, which could take like an hour. I'm gonna need more souls before I even level up, so let's just pop those right now. Proud Knight should be enough, I think. 3,000? Is that enough? Yes, it is. I guessed correctly. 1k health. That's a good amount. Like, 1,000 is a good amount for Ornstein Smough, so it should be fine for the boss of the Painted World. I did grab the pendant, right? I did grab the pendant, right? I don't remember where it would be. Would it be in the rings? No, wait. I need the fucking doll, I think. Where am I going? God. Just trying to scroll down. It's going sideways. I don't think I grabbed it. No, I did. I did. I got the doll. We're good. We're good for the Painted World if I want to do it. So yeah, when we come back next time, we'll do the Painted World. So until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys for the next session, which should be soon. So until then, I'll see you guys later.